Hi, I'm Kimmie. I live on 73 acres of raw land here off-grid in beautiful Northern Idaho. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up on a previous video where I had talked about the fact that I was having a hard time with animal processing. I have always been a huge fan of animals. I love animals and have ever since I was a young child. And the thought of processing an animal has been to an extreme for me. There is no way I could have ever done it in a million years. A little bit over a year ago, I watched this YouTube video, and it made me think perhaps this is something that I may be able to do in the future. The YouTuber that did it, her name is Jill Winger, Old Fashioned on Purpose. The way she worded it was so perfectly said, I couldn't have said it any better. So her video resonated so well with me that I went ahead and I left a comment. And I'm gonna post the comment here that I put a little bit over a year ago.
I am a lifelong city girl, getting ready to start homesteading and have been watching so many YouTube homesteaders and how they do things, just soaking up the knowledge. I have to say you are one of my all-time favorites. I like meat and have always buried my head in the sand, so to speak, on where my food really comes from because I love animals and didn't really ever want to put a face to my food. I cried watching this video, but not in a bad way. What you said before you pulled the chickens out of the tractor really resonated with me. I really want to thank you for your video. The information is so valuable, and I will continue to watch and learn from you.
When I watched her video, it was exactly how I was feeling, and it was a great thing that she had said with regards to respecting the animals and appreciating the purpose of them, and that she even had a little bit of a sadness every time she would have processing day come around. For a long time, I would adamantly skip through on Netflix when they had anything about the processing plants and animals because I knew I wouldn't like what I would see and I would end up a vegetarian. I just couldn't handle it. So my friend Heather had been talking to me for years. We've been friends since we were 18, 19 in the military. And every time that she would try to talk to me about processing animals, I would have a gut reaction to it. She was respectful enough that she knew I was not ready and she let it go. She knew that that was a sensitive topic to me, as it is for many of you out there. I did not think that I could ever in a million years be a part of something like that. You can't change a person's mind about something that they are so passionate about. If Heather would have continued to come at me in regards to processing animals, I don't think I ever could have come around to the mindset I have come to now. It's been a year since I've moved onto this farm, and I'm noticing that my mindset is changing. So when I first got on this farm, I couldn't be around when it was processing day. Heather and Kira, they would respectfully wait. I would go do water runs or run errands in town, and they would do it while I was gone. The second time we had to process ducks, and I wanted to be there. I knew that it wasn't going to be easy, but I wanted to I wanted to be part of this homestead, part of learning how to feed ourselves from our own meat that is loved and hand raised and fed and taken care of every day. For that processing, I had a really difficult time with it, and I did post a video on it. The second time was with a family that were brand new and they had never done processing before. They had 47 chickens, and in that one I took on almost a teaching role, which helped with my mindset, getting off of exactly what was happening and more of on showing them the proper way to break it down and do the whole process. And I think that helped as well with my growth towards processing and how I feel about it. After helping that family do those chickens, I didn't have that terrible sadness that I had after the ducks. And I realized that I am growing in my knowledge, and I'm growing in my understanding, and I am growing in my respect for the animals and the God-given purpose that they have in our lives. The fact that I'm now having a little bit of a change of mindset surprises me. I have to say, I have a newfound respect for this lifestyle. I have a newfound respect for the animals and the fact that they're giving up their lives for us to eat as God intended. And I feel good that I'm able to love on the animals and show them care and compassion and love while they're alive, and that they really will only have one bad day on the farm, and that one bad day will be a quick and dignified death. I appreciate their lives. I know that I will continue to have a little bit of sadness when we have to process animals, but I wanted to put this video out because I know there are a lot of you that struggle with the same types of things that I am struggling with, or that I was struggling with. And I can tell you from experience that it does get easier. And especially when you think about how your animals are raised, how they're treated, how you treat them, and how the food at the supermarket that you get that doesn't have a face, how they possibly were raised. So I feel good about what I'm doing, and I just want to encourage others that are struggling with the same thing that, you know, it will get better in time. Like I said, it's been a year and a little bit over a year, and I can love on these guys and give them a name and still know that they may not be intended for pets for a lifetime, but I will love on them while they are here today. As we are speaking, I'm getting kisses from little Buddy here. So you guys have a great night. I will talk to you guys next week. Stay blessed. Bye.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul.